Welcome to this video review. If you're already familiar with our channel, you know that I will go through the technical specification and features of this device. Then at the end I will share my opinion about all the positives and negatives of this device. So usually at the end I go through a short summary which I call sweet and sour. So I go through the sweet and through all the things that could have been done better. You can see this is a Leica Calonox View device. I think that last week I reviewed the Kalinox Sight device, a very similar design, also very similar device. Just the rear part is different because on a Sight model you're able to put on the adapter and to mount it on your daytime scope. This Kalinox View, it's observation device only. So as you probably know, in 2020 it was a big year for Leica in this department because they entered the thermal imaging market. They are known for many years to produce analog classical optics, binoculars and rifle scopes. They are also pioneers in range-finding technologies on the civil market, and now they're entering thermal. They came out with two products. Both of them are called Kalinox, but one is the View, this one which we have here, and the other one is the Sight, which you can also find the review on our webpage. This particular model is priced at 4,450 euros, and you can see the housing, it's almost identical to the Sight device. It's really nicely designed. You can immediately feel the Leica design language with focusing button and with the diopter button and everything else. It's really like, it screams Leica everywhere, even if there will be no logo on the device. And what is really interesting with this device is that it's made in Germany. So this is something that not many other devices can brag about, that they're made in Germany. Because honestly speaking, at the moment in 2021 there is still only two options, if we are honest. Either these devices are made in China and branded by European brands, all the way from Limca, Zeiss and Night Pearl, DD Optics and so on, many other brands. Or they are made in Lithuania by Pulsar, or Belarus by Pulsar. This one is the exception. It's made in Germany. It's roughly 17 centimeters long, and the diameter, because it's tubular design, it's roughly 6.57 centimeters. It works down all the way down to -20 and to +50, and it weighs approximately 700 grams. It has an internal battery which is capable of powering devices between 8 and 11 hours. It depends on the temperature, and the startup time is between 5 and 10 seconds, which is normal currently in this field of devices. And that's very funny that many producers claim like startup times of 2 seconds and so on, but in reality all of them are 5+, at least to our experience. The housing is made out of plastic, and outside it's rubber, but it's really a high quality one. And in my opinion, the fit and finish is one of the best in the industries. Even though some competitors are coming out with the devices which have housings out of magnesium, which is a big plus, still the fit and finish and the looks and feel of this Leica, it's really superb. Not something what have been seen often in the category of thermal monoculars. It comes with 2 years warranty, and together with the device you're getting the cable for powering, a really nice silk bag, the carrying strap, which is the same like on all Leica binoculars and other devices. The certificate that the device was expected before it was dispatched from the factory, cleaning cloth, and the whole manual. The manual is the same for the Sight and the View, even though the Sight has some options that the View don't have, and that is the option of zeroing when you put it on a daytime scope. You also get a nice carrying pouch. I already mentioned in the review of the Sight model that this is a little bit too small for the Sight, but it's perfect for the View. So I believe that they made a compromise and for the view it's perfect. For the sight it's a little bit small, because if you're putting in also the adapter for the daytime scope, then a couple of additional centimeters of room would be nice. Let's talk about the device itself. It does have a different sensor than the site model. So it has a 640 by 512 pixel sensor and a pixel pitch. So the distance between one pixel and another is 12 microns. So it has really, really small pixels. Normally 50 Hertz of refresh rate, NETD, so noise equivalent temperature difference, is not given by Leica, but I would say it's quite good because the image rendering is really, really good. The calibration modes are, I think, 3, so most of the people would just leave it at automatic. And you can also choose 4 different color palettes. So the display in this device is also different than on the site model normally, because this one is meant only for the observation. So it has a higher resolution, 1280 by 960, and you can see the image details are much better. LCOS type, and it also has additional software capability to enhance all the image details. It's Leica Image Optimization, I think, LEO. However, in the menus it's named Clear View. So I would say when you get the device, turn the Clear View on immediately. The magnification is 2.5, and the lens behind this cap, which is a little bit inconvenient, honestly speaking, is 42 millimeters, and it offers 183 meters of field of view at 1000 meters. Leica is claiming that it has a range of detection of 3000 meters. So really, really, really long range of detection. I don't think that any other device is claiming equal range of detection. I know that Pulsar Krypton has 2500 or something like that, but nobody is claiming 3000, at least in the civil market and in this price range. You can see that the eyepiece is really basic, honestly speaking, and I would say they could have done it better. I'm using glasses. I'm always having a problem to get the full image, the full screen into my view. The button positions are on the top, only 3 buttons. You turn the device on with a plus button, then the menu button, and minus and plus for picking or selecting the options in the menu. There is also going to be an app available for this device now in March 2021. It's still in the development. I'm sure that before the summer it's going to be out. And it has internal memory, and the size of internal memory is 16 gigabytes. You can take videos, photos, and everything. Okay, I think we came to the point where I'm able to do a short summary, because honestly speaking, you can find all this technical specification, everything on our webpage, and you're able to read the numbers. It is more important, and I'm sure that people appreciate more when we share our opinion about all the features and everything regarding this device. Something what usually you're not able to find in technical specification. So I will go through the suite first, through the what's really positive. So the image rendering is really, really good. If you have seen Leica videos, they're also claiming that they are the best on the market. I wouldn't be brave enough to say this, because some other manufacturers at the moment are having devices which are just out of this world regarding the image rendering. But Leica is really close. Or I would say it's debatable which one is better, but it is in the top, or at least close to the best. And that's very positive. What's also positive is the look and feel of Leica, because majority of competitors still have problems that their devices are not aesthetically pleasing, at least not on the same level as Leica. They're not as beautiful as Leica. All the details are more, I would say, bulky, less refined. Leica is really refined, and you can see all their experience with build quality and with fit and finish. You can see this on this device. I also think it's a positive thing that they came out with this bigger sensor, and that their image rendering is in top 3, I would say, at the moment. And I do like the fact that they are made in Europe, because Pulsar and Leica are currently the only two manufacturers which are really doing majority of their products in Europe regarding of thermal devices. There are some other, Leica also probably has a device or two which is made in Germany. Well, it's question now when they were bought by Blaser, but still they did have in the past, but majority of their products is not made in Germany. Or they're not made in EU. So now it's only Leica in Germany and Pulsar in Lithuania, which are really made in EU. For the civil market and in broad numbers, I would say. I'm sure that for the military segment, there is many more producers in Europe which do produce similar devices, but on a really lower scale of numbers. The battery lasts long. 8 to 11 hours is really a lot. Okay, so what could have been done better? First of all, this is Leica's first try in this segment. So I would say for the first try, they're really good. And much better than I expected, honestly speaking. But still, size and weight, 700 grams, and they're quite bulky, honestly speaking. So if they could produce something a little bit smaller, a little bit lighter, this would be plus. This lens cap, it always obstructs your, I would say, your lens, and also when you're trying to put it in, it's not, it could have been done better. It's just not, it's like underdeveloped in my opinion. Internal battery. For 4,500 euros, you would expect exchangeable batteries made by Leica, not really expensive and so on, because honestly speaking, there is one manufacturer which showed the whole market how it's done. You need interchangeable batteries with such a device. The price itself, 4,500 euros, is really a lot when you have competitors for, let's say, 1,000 euros less, and you are able to debate who has a better image, honestly speaking. Normally, the look and feel of Leica and made in Germany, service in Germany also costs something. So I understand this. But still, if the price would be, let's say, 10% lower, it would be much better in my opinion. Ergonomics itself, for users with small hands, the device is quite big. Even though it's beautiful and so on, it's bulky. It doesn't have LED indicator outside. For myself personally, a big minus, because the turn on time is almost 10 seconds, like it's normal with these devices. No one else is better, even if they claim, honestly speaking, or rarely. I would say the best are around 5 seconds. So you turn the device on and you're not sure if it's on or it isn't. So with an LED indicator, they would solve this problem, and the user experience would be better. I know that some people claim, okay, you have an LED and then the animals can see you. I believe it's possible to make a really small LED which is not noticeable. So all in all, I would say it's a really good device, but still, because it's a first generation made by Leica, it could be polished in some areas. Even though the fit and finish, the look and feel, it is the best on the market, honestly speaking. Okay, it's also made in Germany, the only device. But there are some areas where they could have done it better, but honestly speaking, that's normal. When a manufacturer comes out for the first time with a new device, that's normal. I'm sure that second generation will be even better, and even now, even though the price is quite high, 4,450 euros, you still get some unique propositions, like made in Germany, service in Germany, nice look and feel, the image rendering, which is in top 3 at the moment. So I would say it's not that much too expensive that nobody would buy it. Far from it. At least I think, but still they could polish it a little bit in some areas. All in all, I do like it, honestly speaking, and it's much better than I expected. I expected that the first device made by Leica in terms of thermal imaging will not be as good as this device is. Okay, so I hope I covered majority of all the points that you're interested in. If we didn't, please send us an email, use comments below, and normally subscribe to our channel. Bye.